Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with a brand new video checking out the latest horror packs. If you guys don't know what the horror packs are, it's basically a monthly subscription service where you guys can sign up for either a DVD pack or a Blu-ray pack, and each month you guys get sent either 4 different DVDs or 4 different Blu-rays depending on which pack you sign up for. And the Blu-ray pack always has a limited edition release in there, like horror pack exclusive titles, and I believe the one that's going to be in the next month's pack has been announced already. It's going to be the Soska Sisters film, Dead Hooker in a Trunk, which is only ever been released on DVD. So that's one that they've actually announced is going to be in the next month's pack. So if you guys are interested in that movie or having that one on Blu-ray, like I said, I'll have a link below where you guys can go to find out more and to sign up, from that link for the horror pack. But let's take a look and see what's in here now. The first one in here, and this is in the DVD pack one, is the movie The Final Girls. This was actually a pretty fun movie. I actually really like this one. Adam Devine is in this movie. This is, and the writer of this one of the writers was Joshua John Miller, who was in like Near Dark, Meet the Hollowheads, Class of 1999. He's now a writer, and he came back into the business and has been writing a whole lot of stuff recently. But this is a really fun kind of this one woman's, girl's mother who was a scream queen, and she ended up dying, and she ends up going to like this film screening of a film that she was in. It was like a popular kind of like Friday the 13th kind of knockoff film. But when she goes to the screening, though, something happens, and she ends up sucked into the film, and she's playing her mother's part, and it's actually in real life, and she's trapped in the movie. But if you guys haven't seen this movie, though, this is actually a really good movie. It was actually only PG-13 too, but for a PG-13 movie, because you never really see many PG-13 slasher films, like very few. This one, but it's more of a comedy horror though. But this is definitely one though, very fun movie. The next one in here in the horror pack, and this is funny, I actually have something else to show you guys as well that actually connects to this, because it's a shirt. But it's the movie. This is a double feature set here for the film The Craft and The Covenant. And The Craft, though, that's one of those movies, though, I've watched that movie so many times. I remember, like, when that first came out, it was one of those things I watched all the time because I was always a fan of Fairuza Balk. And, she was also in in a Dr. Moreau remake, which I know wasn't, a lot of people really disliked that movie, but for some reason I've always had like a strange obsession to that movie. Like, I remember seeing that movie when I was a kid when it first came out and always really liked it. I don't know, for some reason I always loved that movie, but the company Comet TV sent over a pack, to promote their, website and their streaming thing that they have for they stream TV shows and stuff. They actually sent a shirt, which I'll show you at the end of this video, but it was kind of like a coincidence that was in there. The other one in here in the DVD pack is the movie here called Ghost from the Machine, which I know I've never seen this one. I'm pretty sure there was another movie called like Ghost of the Machine or something like that with a similar title, and it might have been an 80s movie, and then like I feel like there was a couple of different ones with this similar type title, but this one's from 2011, but I know I've never seen this specific one. And the last one in here in the DVD pack is the movie The Expelled, and this is one of those ones I remember seeing this one. I don't know if I ever bought this one for sure. I remember seeing this like for sale and stuff, but I know I never watched this one. There was another one too. It's another one that had like a similar other kind of title to this as well, like a similar type of movie, like a school kind of thing. But now we'll take a look and see what's inside of the Blu-ray pack. The first one in here in the Blu-ray pack, this is a movie that a lot of people really disliked. It stars Mark Duplass and Olivia Wilde, Donald Glover, Evan Peters in this movie. It's called The Lazarus Effect. And I honestly kind of like this movie. It's one of those ones, though, that got like really negative reviews. But for some reason, I thought this was kind of a fun, but it was sort of like one of those kind of so bad it's good kind of movies, because it was like really like, some of it was like poorly done. But I like Mark Duplass, though, especially in those creep films. I feel like, when him in horror movies, he's actually really good, especially in those creep movies. If you guys haven't seen those ones are on Netflix and stuff. Those are actually really pretty good. Probably some of the best found footage movies, especially because he really pulls off playing very creepy in those. The next one in here is actually a Steelbook. It's a Steelbook of the movie Resident Evil Afterlife. So this is pretty cool. I don't remember if this was one of the Steelbooks that was like exclusive to a store when this came out, but there was a time though when Steelbooks were coming out. This was a while back, because now, when Steelbooks are released, they're usually like exclusives to stores. But there was a time when Steelbooks were kind of just like Steelbooks and like everywhere had them. But now more often Steelbooks are kind of like, Best Buy has their own exclusive ones. Target sometimes has them. But I think this might have been at the time when they were doing like just like Steelbooks that like everywhere sold, which they don't do as much anymore. Every so often they do, but usually they're more, you know, exclusive to stores. But when it comes to the Resident Evil movies, though, I actually always like those movies. I know some people really don't like them, but honestly, every single one of those films I liked. I know from what I heard they're going to be like rebooting the series, and they've even talked about doing like a TV series of it as well with Mila Jovovich, which would kind of be interesting to see if they continued it on as like a series. The next one in here is one that's a horror pack exclusive for this month, and this is the anthology film Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. And I remember I reviewed the DVD of this one. I don't have the Blu-ray, but this is actually a fun anthology one. I like the first one a little bit better because that one, and I think the first one was actually exclusive. Might have been, I think, to Horror Pack, early on Horror Pack. The first one was all set in a library. But if you guys like anthology films and stuff like that, like I always, you know, love horror anthologies. And then the last one in here in the Blu-ray pack, and this is the Todd Lincoln film, The Apparition. And this is another one that got kind of mixed reviews, which I liked. And because it had the Tom Felton, you know, from the Harry Potter films was in this one. And this is actually kind of an interesting, creepy, like they go to this house that's haunted and stuff, and all kinds of weird stuff is happening. But I remember actually kind of liking this one. Now though, too, I wanted to show you guys, like I said, the website Comet TV sent over some stuff. This shirt here, which I said was funny that craft was in there, because they sent over the craft shirt, which is actually pretty cool. I always love when they send over stuff to promote their site, because these horror shirts I always love to have to wear in the videos. But like I said, if you guys want to find out about Comet TV, just go to comettv.com, and they have on there like they stream like horror movies, TV shows, all that kind of stuff on there. But they also sent over this VHS box style here for the craft, and it's like you know, done in a real like 80s style. Pretty cool box thing that they designed here. But inside of here they have like kind of witches stuff, but they have these two cards, these you know, kind of character cards from the film, Fruza Balk's character. But there's these things in here that are like the kind of stuff from the film, these like witches kind of stuff, like a crystal, this kind of sage, but it says in the back what the stuff is. It's like white sage bundle, purifying wood incense sticks, healing crystals, spell scroll, and then the character tarot cards. But that's a pretty cool thing here. Like I said, if you guys are interested in, you know, finding out about the Comet TV, and I'll have a link below for that, as well as if you guys are interested in signing up for, you know, the horror pack, especially for the Dead Hooker in the Trunk Blu-ray, that's going to be an exclusive one. But anyway though, guys, thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.